All right. Hello and welcome, everybody. We are going to get started here in just a moment. This is Mark Smith. I'm actually zooming in here from my home in Southern California. Very, very pumped. I'm sure as everyone is coming out of convention. Incredible experience there. And I am pumped about today's presentation as well. So what we're going to do is just give a couple moments. Go ahead and remind your team that we're going to do training on the new app with our Experience platform. We actually have the founder of the technology that's going to be on the Zoom here today. So this is something you don't want to miss. Definitely encourage you to just take the next, say, 2 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and launch and start the Zoom. But go ahead and remind your team, reach out to them, and look forward to getting started here in just a minute. I see a lot of you joining. Welcome. And as you're joining here, I'm going to open up the chat. Go ahead and let us know where you're joining us from. Are you from the US, Canada? Are you abroad, overseas? I see people. Welcome, Georgia, Phoenix. Jesse from Phoenix. I wonder who that is. Welcome, Boston, my hometown, Puerto Rico. All right. Welcome, Philly, New York. Whoa, we got a lot of people joining us here, guys. Welcome, Tennessee. All right, welcome everybody. Kansas, we've got folks from just about everywhere around the world joining us here. Welcome from Indiana, Jamaica's in the house. We've got Orlando. All right, welcome everybody. All right, we got about 1 more minute left and we're gonna go ahead and get started here. So just go ahead and let us know where you're zooming in from here today so we can say hello. Lincoln, Nebraska, we got the Bronx, we got Dallas. All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome to the Zoom, everybody. This is the app training for the new Experience platform here at Secret. And I just want to give you guys about 45 more seconds or so to just remind your team to get on this app presentation. I know there's a lot of excitement. We have incredible synergy within the field leadership right now about this presentation and what we're going to do here today and really the technology. So appreciate that. And Chris, welcome. I think that's, we got Chris, that's your name on the Zoom, but I know we got John joining here. We are live. We're going to get started here in about 30 seconds just for Chris and John. All right, welcome. We have Canada's in the house. We've got Gary and Philly from Clovis, California. Welcome. Dream Worldwide, North Carolina. Welcome. We've got Rhode Island is in the house. Spartansburg, South Carolina. All right, welcome, guys. We got a lot of folks from Brooklyn and Philly here on here today. Seattle, Queens. I guess New York is well represented here today. All right, everybody, welcome. And we're going to go live here in just a moment. Just give us a second here. I'm trying to center on my screen. Don't want to be out of balance for you on my Zoom here. All right, and John, are you on the Zoom? You all ready to go?
I am. I'm ready to go. I mean, I can show my face, but I think the app is more important.
All right, no problem. All right, I'm going to go ahead and kick this off here today. And we've got a lot of people. Actually, I'm going to mute my visual of the chat. We have literally, when I say hundreds of people joining right now, this is a huge Zoom, by the way, not to put too much pressure on, but I'm gonna close the chat just so it doesn't scroll on my screen because it's a good thing. We got a lot of people joining. So the first and foremost, just wanted to reach out to my fellow, secret agents out there across the world tuning into this here today. And my name is Mark Smith. I'm actually here in Southern California. And I was very fortunate to be able to be involved in talking about this app from the Secret Convention in Dallas. And I got to tell you, we flew to Dallas on an airplane, but we levitated back to our home here in Southern California with the announcement, the synergy. And I just want to start off with that because, we can have the best technology in the world. We can have the best tools in the world. Nothing beats when leadership synergistically comes together and you can go to a place with a group of people that you can't get to by yourself. And that could not be more true than the convention that we just came out of. Everything was on point from the first day with the train the trainers and the knighting certification of the trainers from Mark Aceta with our director of global training. And the platform is just incredible. I mean, it was just a great experience to meet people from all around the world that ran after ranks to become a certified trainer. So congratulations to all the platinums and above that came to the training. And those of you that got certified and the blue diamonds and above that got knighted. Incredible start to the whole event. And then just all the deliverables at the event, from sales and marketing and the team back at the home office, just everything was firing on all cylinders. And then to have the field, that's all of us here, the leadership to fire on all cylinders, to be excited, but to come together with a definite purpose of how to go out there and get the secret message across the world. And this technology that we're going to talk about tonight was really probably one of the main talks of the convention, as far as people talking about a certain deliverable that the company brought. And Isaac made an incredible investment, very, very wise, very smart in delivering this type of technology. I believe, there's many companies out there that have tried different programs where they give you an experience of their product. Obviously, with all due respect of all the clients of John's that are already on this platform, we fully intend to be the #1 client and to break all the records with getting the most experiences out there using this technology. And that's not because we're necessarily a bigger company than some of the competitors that use this technology. I think it's because we have a rhythm and synergy and the leadership that have come together that are going to go out there and create really a system and allow this to become some of the DNA of the company, to really make the company tick, from the base of a brand new person joining. And I'm going to go over that towards the end of the call, what rhythm and cadence that we follow, by taking this all the way through everyone and every nookie cranny. And John, with your help, we look forward to taking this worldwide at some point. We know we're beta testing this here in the United States and Canada right now. So here's what I want to do, guys. I'm going to get right into this. I've got John Presky on the phone. John is the founder of the technology. He's the executive vice president currently of the technology company that's partnered with us here at Secret. And we're just excited to be able to be part of this, John. I'm sure you see the numbers. I hope we have surprised you what our team here at Secret was willing to do. I know we've put up some big numbers on the billboard early on the game. Appreciate you. I know you're going to go through all the ins and outs of the app here today, but appreciate you jumping on. And why don't you go ahead and you can take it away.
Okay, well, thank you, Mark. And yes, you guys kicked it. You guys surprised me, and so your wish is true. We're looking for some huge things coming out of what you guys are doing. So thanks for a great launch, and looking forward to the future with you. Okay, so I'm gonna I'm assuming you can hear me. Okay. Okay, thumbs up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. You got to give me some help there. Go ahead and let me have it. And I will try to get this app up and running.
John, yeah, you should have had a code to sign in, so you should have control.
I signed in using Secret. Did I sign in wrong?
Whatever they gave you should have given you the controls.
Yeah, I don't.
Is it not allowing you to?
No, it says host disabled sharing. So you just got to enable sharing.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Yep, no problem.
Try that.
Okay.
Does that work? Because you're on 2 accounts. I don't know.
Yeah, let me try it now. There you go. Okay.
All right.
Yep. Thank you. So again, John Presky here. I'm happy to be here, and really a privilege with the Secret team. You guys did really kick it, and the numbers are climbing every day. So I think that's fantastic. So let me try to get my phone up. Let me know if you got it there. How's that looking? Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, this is that good looking Secret app, and we're going to get going. So I'm going to do this really quickly. Hopefully you guys can record if you need it. There are some additional training videos in the app. So real quick, I'm going to do an overview of the whole app, how to share, how to do basic contact management. And then I'm going to get into the real intense part about the experience pack and how to share those and follow up properly to get that conversion. So here we go. So right off the bat, there's 3 sections of the app. These are the recruiting features down here. You've got a banner you can see coming across. Always check that out because you're going to have some new information there. And then the upper left is a admin menu. This is where you can go in here and see some training videos. You can log into your back office here. You can purchase credits. And then one thing I want to make sure you know about is if you have a problem with the app, this contact us button, you'll go into it and it'll say any problems with the app, please click here, submit a ticket. Our team really knows what to do to support you. And make sure you put in there what kind of phone you're using, and try to be more specific than, hey, I can't share, or hey, this didn't work. Try to give me a little more information where you are in the app, that type of thing. And our team members will work with you and hook you up. So that's how that works. So now let's get into sharing. So you go into the share button right here, you tap it, And there's a couple things going on. First thing, you get what's called an intermediate page, and we separated it so when you do experience pack follow up, you can go right to there. It's very targeted. But we're going to go into the main share grid right now. And the main share grid is awesome. You can see that if you're in the US in the upper right, you got a little toggle. If you're in Canada, you can switch it over just like that. The reason that's important is that's for where your prospect is. If you're in the US and you're going to prospect somebody in Canada, go ahead and tap it, go like this, hit Canada, apply, and you're going to have your content there. I want you to do that because that labels that prospect as a Canadian prospect. Okay. But then if you go back here, you go right back to the US, no problem. So within this, you have a number of headers and subheaders of content. So if you want to, you can use this collapse expand button real quick. It's very easy. It allows you to find things very, very quickly. So see that feature? So make sure you use it. You can go back out to expand and it does it like that. It's an up, down, left, right, Netflix type experience right there. Very easy. You have share and post. Share is for your text, your email, your WhatsApp, your Facebook Messenger, a Telegram, whatever chat apps you want to use. Post is for Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. That's what that's for. Don't hit post and then use Messenger. It's not going to work. And you'll see that in a minute. So then if you want to share, you can go up and down. Don't forget, you can play the video right here and watch it yourself. But I'm going to go through a typical share sequence right here. I'm going to tap share. And what you're going to see is what we call a sample message. You're going to be able to change it. Don't worry about it. It's just there for a lot of people who are just comfortable with having something written for them by corporate. So it's there for you, but you're more than welcome to change it. So it's just a preview page, as it says here. Just hit next. And this is where you add the person you're going to send to. Now, most of your warm market's going to be in your address book, and that's what this is for. Okay. That's what that's for. Existing prospects is once you start marketing, you don't want to create a duplicate record. So if you've already shared once to somebody, they're already going to be in the existing prospects. But most of you, it's going to be a new prospect, right? And if you just met them at Starbucks, you just type in their first and last name and maybe their mobile number and you go. If you only know them on Messenger, let's say, and you only know their first name, like Steve Smith, you could just type in their first and last name and keep going. You don't have to have all the information. So what I'm going to recommend you do is put yourself in your own address book on your phone. Just put yourself in there, name, address, phone number, email, and then prospect yourself. See how it looks. It'll be so much clearer when you do that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go to new device prospects. I'm going to find myself. And just so you can see how this works, very easy. Find it, tap mobile, tap email. I have both on myself. So this is how you load people into the system. This is how people become prospects through the act of sharing. You don't load a whole boatload of people into your address book. We don't want 3,000 or 4,000 people in there. There's a lot of reasons why. You know who you're going to market to. You know who your primary targets are. They're in your address book or you know who they are. Just go on, get in and start sharing with them. Okay. So I'm going to hit next. And now I have all of these chat apps loaded on my phone. The app is smart. It knows whether they're there or not. If you don't have them, then they're not going to show up. If you want to use them, add them to your app. The app will see them. Very simple and to the point. I'm going to do a text though, okay? But you can tap, move around. It's really easy. But I'm going to use text. When you don't have a reminder set for a prospect, it's going to ask you for a reminder. The app knows if you have a reminder. If it's a new prospect, of course you don't. So you set a basic reminder or no. Okay, I'm going to do a quick 3-day reminder just so you can see it. This is when the app's going to pull up the text. There it is. This is where you can change it. You see how I'm tapping? You can change that. Do not mess with this right here, though. This link involves you, it involves your prospect and this specific piece of media. So you don't want to copy it and post it anywhere either. This is a link designed for you, that prospect, and that particular video. So I'm going to share it real quick. It's going to come in. I'm going to get a text message right there. And this is what your prospect sees. Very easy, very to the point. They tap on the link. It's going to take them to a very clean landing page that includes the video you're sharing. It's going to have your replicated website here. It's going to have your replicated information here. So that's the beauty of it. It's turnkey. It uses the connection between us and your back office to do all that. Okay. I'm going to watch the video for a second. And sometimes it blows out my email. I mean, my demo, but it didn't here. Yep, it does. So I'm going to stop it. Okay. Hold on. Let me go to it. Let me stop it. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to show you is what I got in was a video viewed. So let's see what happens here. Hold on. Oh, come on. Where's my air server? Did I have to redo that? Maybe. Give me a second, everybody. I guess playing the video made my whole thing not very happy.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, John,
Yep.
when you, and it's also probably the sharing when you're
Okay.
premiering like that.
Yeah, let me see what's going on here. Let me reshare. I don't seem to have it. Hold on, air server. I got it. Hold on. Okay. Give me 1 second. I will be back in the game here in a minute, I hope.
Yeah, no problem. You work on that, and as everybody
Yeah,
is,
okay, here we
you
go.
gotta get
So,
it.
yep, that's coming. And so basically what I did is I sent the video. I wanted you guys to see that. So
And is
let me
it
go
up yet,
back.
John? We don't see it.
No, hold on 1 second. I'm going to reshare now.
Okay.
Hold on. Boop. Here we go. It should share the screen. I know I got it going. Give me 1 second. Here, let me close this out and reshare.
Yep.
Hold on. I
No
got it.
problem. And John, I'll just keep going until it comes back up. And so as everybody's
Yep.
listening, what you're, okay. Yep. I think we might get it right there.
Okay.
Perfect.
So this is the alert that came in the second I started watching the video, and I'll pick up from here. So what you're going to see is the second somebody watches the video, you're going to get an alert, and it's going to start tracking the percentage of the video. Let me close this out. So now that I know that, I'm going to go now to the prospects button, okay? And I'm going to kick on over here. And what I'm going to do is use a feature I really like. It's called filter and sort recent activity. And that ranks all the activity from most recent to least recent. I call it where's the fire button. Okay. So if you're at the long end of a long day of work or whatever you're doing, you want to get into the recruiting mode again. If you want to see what's been going on in your app, what you've done and what somebody else has done, you use that filter and sort recent activity and it'll tell you who's been interacting. So you can see I watched less than 10%. You can see I got a follow-up, okay, on the 24th. I'm going to tap on that. I'm going to back it up to Friday, hit okay. And that means you're going to get an alert precisely at 6:12 telling you to follow up with this person. You can also tap right on it. It'll show you the latest action, what you showed. But then the magic of our system for contact management is the 3 buttons. You tap on it real quick. It's going to allow you to call, text, or email with the touch of a button, set a new reminder, delete, but go to prospect details. This is like the homepage of your prospect. It's going to have everything about your prospect there for you. Remember, there's an edit button up here where you can take notes. You can edit this information. Again, we're always about the follow-up, right? So you can always reset your follow-up, call, text, email, take notes by hitting edit. I'll just go ahead and put the word great in there, just so you can see it, hit save, and there you go. But the really fun part is right here. So I see that I shared it at 6:12. At 6:13, this person watched it. They watched less than 10%. Once you get above 10, it'll go by 1% increments all the way up to 100. But let's say I now followed up with this person. I sent them a text message to follow up. I can tap on add history and then put texted prospect right here. These are all the types of actions that you'll be doing to follow up, and it'll date timestamp it right here. So make sure you use this tool to keep up with all the activity you do with your prospect, because that's going to be really critical, because that way you can follow up with 10, 12, 20 different people you can have in your recruiting cycle, but stay focused on what's going on with them. So what I just showed you is a very fast how you can share and how somebody gets into your contact management. Again, I'm going to go back to prospects down here. People get into prospects through the action of sharing videos, PDFs, of sharing your experience pack. That's going to get them into prospects. And you can see I'm in here a lot because I don't follow my own rule of existing prospects during demo. But what I can do is I can go ahead and delete myself right there. And I can delete myself right there by swiping left. On Android, you just press and hold. Very easy to manage, that type of thing. So now I've got my 2 prospects in here. I'm going to delete Rylan. So what I want to show you now is how would I do a Facebook Messenger? Let's go back to share and we'll finish up on the share and go over to sampling after this. So I'm going to go to the share button. Okay. Again, I'm going to go to the share grid. Okay. And so let's say I want to share this one awesome video right here via Facebook Messenger to my friend Rylan. Okay. So I tap share. Again, we have the message. No need to mess with that. But now I only know Rylan's name. So I'm going to manually type him in. He's not in my address book. I haven't marketed to him before. And I'm going to go ahead and find him and next. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to hit the next button in the upper right. I'm going to go ahead and yep, that's who I want. Well, I put Tulane Love. I don't know how that happened, but doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, so off we go. And this time I'm going to select Facebook Messenger, just like that. So go next. I'm going to go ahead and do a 24-hour reminder this time. Hit next. And here we go. It grabs Messenger and it copies and pastes the message to you. Okay. So what you do is all you got to do is hit start on Messenger. It's going to come in. You can search for whoever you want. Rylan happens to be there, but you can search for him. You tap on him. Okay. You can see I used him for my demo earlier. You tap the bubble, opens, you hold and paste. Okay. Just like that. It puts it in. Again, if you want to, you can change it and then just send it. And it basically is like a text. It goes out to them. It gives them everything they want. And when they watch that video, you're going to get an alert just like a text or an email, and everything else is the same. Okay. So that's great. So I'm outside the app now. So I'm going to hit my home button. I'm going to go back to the app. I'm going to go ahead and just for purposes here, I'm going to go over here and hit home button. And we're back in the app. So what do I want to do now? I want to go to my contacts. Okay. I want to tap on them. Okay, there's Rylan. He's there now. Okay. I want to tap on, there you go. Yep. But you see what it's doing? It's tracking the methodology that you're doing it. Our app will remember how you're recruiting with somebody and try to assist you at maintaining that connection with that prospect via that method. There's people you're going to talk to on messengers, people you're going to text with, people you're going to, email with. So the app's going to be smart and try to help you maintain that continuity and give you that information. I'll tap on it. I'll go to the details page. Again, we've got the history, and you can see again, you sent it by Facebook Messenger. So the app's really smart like that to help you do that. So that is basic, what I would call a share via text. Email's the same way. And then we did a share via Messenger because I want to keep this tight and get through everything tonight. So there we go. That's the basics there. So let's go back to the home page. And now let's talk about your experience pack, and let's talk about sharing experience packs and really getting conversion, okay, and how it works. So let's tap on the experience pack. So here, this is what you call your dashboard for your program here. It's going to show how many credits you have. And again, if you need more credits, you go to your back office, you can purchase them. Generally, a purchase in the back office will show up within about 1 minute in your app. So you don't have to wait long. When you need more credits, you go get them. They're going to show back up. You have to go out of this screen. You might go to another screen like the share button here, and then you might go back and you might go over to, something else. But really and truly, what you're going to do is you just go out and you go back in, and it's going to be okay. And you can go to any other screen and move around down below, and it'll do that. Okay. So now I'm going to go back here, and here's what I want to show you what's going on. So offer and send the experience pack. Why should you offer it versus send right away? Can you send right away? Absolutely. That involves in you putting in the address and everything. But here's my theory on this, and this has been proven across hundreds of thousands of samples going out of our system. We send out, I don't know, 11,000, 12,000 a day. It's an enormous amount. But this experience is that this is your hard-earned money. Okay. You want to offer it for two reasons. One, you want to see if that person is really willing to fill out their address. If they're not willing to fill out their address, I'm not sure how good of a prospect they may be. So first of all, offering is to make sure they're a good person who really wants it. The second reason is shipping. Most prospects type their address in more properly than you will type somebody else's address in. And that really cuts down on false shipments, and it cuts down on interruptions in getting this sample. So it's in everybody's best interest to offer first, then send. And let me show you how easy that is. So if you hit offer, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and see the two samples. Thanks, Kevin. Tell him it's slowing down. What you're going to see is the two different offers that are available here, and it's getting a little slow. You guys are probably really going crazy on the app right now, so I don't know why I'm having this happen. So, but basically that's what we got going. So let me see what's going on. Maybe it's me and Air Server and my connection here.
Yeah, sometimes John, with screen share, it can happen.
Okay, so let's give it a second. But talking about offer, there's going to be 2 videos in there. One is for each one of the experience packs you have. Okay, so these experience packs have their own path, if you will, and they're designed for that reason. And that's why we have both different ways of looking at this. In that, you want to have your countries, you want to have your experience pack, and it's designed that
Hey,
way to
John,
make
I'm
sure.
sorry to interrupt you. Why
Yeah.
don't we do this? I'm just going to ask everybody to get out of their app. We have literally everyone on this Zoom is on their app because I can watch it in the chat. So
Yeah.
if everybody could just close their app, we're all using it all at one time.
Simultaneously, yeah. Give me
Yeah.
a break. Give me a little bit of break. I promise I'll help you out here. Okay, so there we go. So there's your 2 offers. Okay, so depending on which experience pack you want to offer, I'm going to go ahead and offer the nutrition, just to pick one, and I'm going to hit share. And I'm going to do this with a guy named Chris Couch. You guys may know that name. I don't really know, but I'm going to go offer an experience pack. We got to get everybody out of there. So hold on. Let me go back and see how it goes here. Let me hit share again. Ta-da. Here we go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap it, go out, come back in. Maybe it just needs a little bit of a reset. I'm going to go back into experience pack and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if everybody could get out of that. Wow. You got a ton of people on here tonight.
Oh no, there's thousands of people on this Zoom, so you have thousands doing the same activity as you're doing it. So
I gotcha. Yeah,
so just need our peeps on here to just close your app out. Don't even use it if you can for a moment. Let us catch up.
Yeah, if you want to force stop it by double tapping or whatever you do on your particular phone, that'll get you out for sure, and we'll get going. But we want to get through this sequence here real quick. I don't think it's my connection. I'm looking pretty good. Let me check my my internet. Yeah, I'm looking pretty good. I got 5 bars there, so that's okay. We'll go there, and we will just see what happens. Okay. Nope, it's not happy. Yep, I do not know what happened there. That's not good. Yeah.
We are breaking the system right now because we are setting out so much.
Yeah, let me
I like who just wrote, someone just wrote, "We are hungry." I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
Basically, yeah. So real quick, so I'm going to go over some things and I'm just going to talk through it for a minute. The app comes up pretty quick here, so that's good. What it is, the server call. So you want to offer and send, and the reason you want to offer is they're going to put it in. But let me show you something under the alerts button. Hopefully the alerts button will come up. We'll see if that comes up real quick. I know I have some alerts in here, but yeah, it's not being happy at all. Okay, so we will go back to the home button. Yeah. I'm going to give it a second. Hopefully everybody's off for the moment. I will go through, swipe one more time, fast start. At least that's moving quickly. Yeah, it's definitely not my connection, I think, right now. So we are going to go back in one last time to the experience pack.
John, just so you know, the whole team is letting you know this is just the beginning of the earthquake that we're gonna create. So
I got you. Yeah. Well, let me talk a little bit. I'm just going to talk through it. So basically, you want to offer it, and the reason it's so wonderful is that when you get a sample request or experience pack request on there, what happens is the alert that you get allows you to do a one touch. When you go to send a sample manually, it's about 7 steps, okay? But with a offer and then they request the sample back, the alert has a button on it that says send experience pack, okay? And when you tap that, it takes you to the final page. You verify everything, it looks good, and all you do is one touch send, and your experience pack is in the system. It's that quick, that fast. So that's why I want you to get great at offering, even if you're talking to them and you go, yeah, I definitely want one of those experience packs. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. You say, great, I'm going to go ahead and offer it to you so you can go ahead and fill that out real quick so that it goes very smoothly. We get your address correct. And can you do that for me? And they go, yeah, I can do that for you right now. So that's really what happens here. So hold on, let me go back. And so that's really what happened. So I just wanted you to figure that out and know that. So back to the screen. So offer, then send, and then I'm going to go through a little bit about this. So I guess at this point, Mark, they might as well look at their phones if they can, but I doubt they will either. I think we broke it. But really and truly, underneath this experience pack dashboard, you're going to see your experience packs going out. You'll see your names of all your prospects going out, and as you offer it, they're going to show up in your contacts. It's great, and then you're going to see it, and it's going to go through 4 stages. Submit it the minute you go ahead and hit send on that first experience pack. What's going to happen is it's going to go into submitted status, and you'll see a view edit. Why is it submitted and not going out right away? Because we're going to give you 30 minutes to change the address, cancel that send, because we found out through experience that a lot of that happens. A lot of prospects call you, hey, I just looked. I made a mistake. I put the wrong zip code in. I put the wrong apartment number in. So it gives you a chance to make any edits to the address and also cancel the sending of that experience pack and reloading your credit. Okay. That's one reason submitted status. So then after 30 minutes, it goes from submitted to ready to ship. And at that point, there's no longer an edit. It just says view. Then, if you'll remember, if you get your order in by 3 p.m. Central, it'll go out that day. Anything after 3 p.m. Central, it goes out the next day. Just give you an idea. Okay. And then it'll go from ready to ship. And when it's finally shipped, it's going to say shipped. And then at that point, a couple things are happening in the follow up system. And I'm going to show you something really cool here in a minute that'll help you understand the follow up system. So once it's shipped, okay, it's going to change and the tracking number will populate into the view button. So you will have a tracking number always there to check out how it's going along the way. That's really important to tell you because you want to copy it, send it to your prospect, you can, but you're always going to have the tracking information. So now let's get into the follow-up system, Mark, because I can call up another graph that'll show you about your follow-up system, and this will be really excellent. So I'm going to go there now, okay?
Sounds good.
Let me let me get this out of here. Boom. And let me see. Why can't I get this closed?
Okay, while you do that,
Go ahead. Yep.
you focus on that, and I am gonna just share with people, those that weren't at the convention, that these are actually the packs. This is the nutritional experience, and this is the skincare experience. As you see in the skincare, they've got the 4 products with the magnet, and then as you can see in the nutritional, they've got the 3 products: Recover, Energy, and Booster. And so I'm being able to drop these little babies right on someone's doorstep. And basically in real time, I call it virtual time, is extremely powerful. So that's one of the things you see people just excited. They got 10 out, 20 out, 30 out. Just imagine what that looks like in your organization as you're getting experiences out. And the simplicity of just simply sending this to someone and then following up, or I'm going to give some recommendations at the end of how to actually follow up and close. So Chris, are you ready to go? Let me know when you are ready.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to take the screen if I could.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. So I want to talk about the follow-up system, and you think at this cool graph here, but this is actually the simplest way to do it. So if you'll start over here where it says sample sent, okay, and that's great. So what happens is day 0 is the day the sample is shipped. So again, if you do it at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday, that's not going to ship till Monday. So that's why we have this gap, whatever it is. It could be an hour because you do it that morning. It could be a couple of days if you do it Friday night. Okay. And we actually stay late on a Friday till about 5 p.m. Central to make sure that we get all samples out for the weekend. So day 0 is the day it's shipped. So here's what's going to happen simultaneously on day 0 when it's shipped. The first thing is you are getting a smart alert. You're getting a push notification to you that's telling you that this particular person will say Steve Smith's experience pack is shipped, nutrition, where go to your app and send text number 1 with the video to make sure you're staying in touch. And so you'll go, and where you go is you go to your share button on your app. And if you remember when I tapped share, it had 2 choices: share or sample follow-up, and that or I'm sorry, experience pack follow-up. So you go to experience pack follow-up, okay, and then you click on it, and it's going to have 2 rows of follow-up, one for the nutrition, one for the skincare. So you pick whatever one, you go into the first one that's sitting there, you hit share, and you text it to your prospect. And what it's going to say is, hey, your experience pack is on its way. It's been shipped, something to that effect, and it's going to tell you it's on its way. Basically, is what it's going to do. But it's a text, and the reason we're telling you to do this is the magic of you staying in touch with your prospect throughout the entire experience pack process. Okay. So I just want you to know that's why it's so critical you're getting a push. Simultaneously, whatever is said in this text message right here is also repeated in an automatic email campaign right here. That's all it's doing for you. Okay. It's saying experience pack on the way, and it's just staying in touch. It's about getting that double whammy, if you will, to make sure it's good. Okay. And then what happens is when the experience pack has arrived on the doorstep, you'll get a second push. What are you supposed to do? Again, go into the app, go to the number 2 position, send the second video by text. And then after the trial period of this, you're going to get another push saying, hey, we want you to follow up with your prospect. And this is where you're working with your leaders and everything on how you should be handling that follow up. So, right now, the app has a set of instructions, and I know we're going to be working with Mark and everybody to align what those instructions are with what he's teaching you guys to make sure you follow up properly with the experience pack, do whatever it is you need to do at the right time. And at some point along there, you want to ask for the sale. But the critical point here is that you got them all excited about an experience pack. You gave it to them for free. You want to maintain that continuity of excitement. You're basically prepping them consciously and subconsciously for a great experience. That's why it's called an experience pack. And so you can have that. And so you want to maintain that continuity by sending that text with the video here, sending another text with the video there, and then doing the magic as part of that conversion that you guys are going to do. And so that's the beauty of the follow-up. So to recap, and I'm going to be able to get back into the app here in a second, I believe, is we can basically get in, I can share, is the magic is in the follow-up. Offering it, yes. Sending it upon the request, yes. But then pay attention. These great pushes are going to come automatically to you so you can follow up. And I do have my app back up if you'd like me to bring it up so I can show that, Mark, because that's okay.
Yeah, go right ahead, John.
Okay, sounds good. I think I got you coming up here, and we'll get that. There we go. Share screen. Hopefully that'll get in there real quick. Hold on. There we go. It's there. Yep. So now I got to go back to my share screen, and it will come up here right now. Oh, wrong one. Stop share. Here we go. Let's try it again. Where are you, Mr. Air Server? I don't think it's there. Show all windows. Hold on. I know I don't want that one, but we'll give it a whirl. No, it's not happening. Stop share. Boy, oh boy. Okay, got that. That's working. Hold on. Let me go over to the app. Boom. Secret app. There we go. Share. It's not that one though. I don't think it's gonna. Here we go. Here we go. I got it now. There we go. Tell me if you got the app coming up.
All right, there you go.
There you go. So real quick, I'm going to go through this really fast so you can see it. You want to offer it. I'm going to pick nutrition. I'm going to hit share. There's a message, of course. You'll be able to change it. I'm going to go ahead and send it to, let me show you how existing prospects do it just so you can see it. But now I'm actually going to do a new. Let me do myself here again, just to create a new order. Yeah. So I want to see it exactly how it would go. Boom, boom. Next. I'm going to text it to them. Hit next. There you go. Look how fast you can go. Tap, tap. I want to change it. And there's a good message. Send. Now, again, don't copy that link and try to stick it out onto social. You definitely don't want to do that, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to tap on it. This is my personal invitation. Get your free experience pack today. It's beautiful. Got a little video. I'm going to tap on it right here. Get my free experience pack. And here's what's great. The app already remembers everything I've given it. So it makes your prospect not have to do this. Okay. That's what I really like. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put in an address I already have saved to make this fast. I'm going to put get my free experience pack. I'm going to use original address. And look at that, the secret member, just like that at the top here, I got this alert that fast from when I requested it. So this is the alert you're going to get from a sample request. Look how everything's perfect for you. And this is why I say do it this way. One touch, hit that, takes you to a confirmation page. You said, yep, that looks perfect. Send. And just like that, the experience pack has been submitted. You hit OK. You go back into the experience pack dashboard. I've got one less credit. And now I have it. Just like I said, I'm in submitted status. I can view edit. I can tap it. I can cancel the order. I can also edit the address. It's that simple to send out your experience packs. And so after 30 minutes, this is going to go to ready to ship. When it's shipped, it's going to say shipped. And then, of course, I'm going to have my tracking inside this button right here. And then once it's delivered, it'll say delivered. And again, as I said, the follow-up system, when it's shipped, you're going to get an alert. Go follow up with that text message. When it's delivered, follow up with the alert, because that's great, because you want them to get right to that doorstep. When it's delivered, it's delivered. What you really want is to get them to get right to wherever it's delivered at, doesn't get rained on, whatever it might happen to it. So you really want to pay attention to the delivered push notifications to tell you to get with your prospect and do that. So that's really the flow, Mark, of how to do that. I am sorry we had the technical difficulties, but that's how easy this experience pack program is. And I got to tell you, the experience pack is gorgeous. It's good looking. They're going to open it. And then you guys, let that pack do its magic with your follow up the way you want to make sure you engage that prospect to get them to place the order you're desiring to have. So with that, Mark, I'd rather take some questions right now than continue talking if that's what you'd like.
Yeah, I think this is a massive Zoom. I don't know if we'd even be able to pull that off. So
yeah,
we
okay.
are actually going to do a different format another time where we have a couple of people manning the chat that can fire off answers into the chat as people go, and then maybe also fire them to you and I. But that's primarily what we needed, John. I'm going to actually go into some more secret specific system follow-up type things of just from a leadership standpoint of like how you drive it in your team and things. But I'm excited. I think you see some people in the chat, they've already gotten out 20, 30, 40 of these things. So people are dead serious. And I know that I told you our goal was to send out more experiences in our first month than any other one of your clients. And I think I hope
you're on track. Close. Yeah, you're on track. You guys are doing fantastic. I'd love to work with you. And if you ever want me to do this again and make sure the tech's ready for it, we'll do it. Okay.
You got it. I appreciate it. And then when you delete, you can just sign off. It won't mess me up or anything.
I'll take care of it. Okay. Thanks again, Mark.
Take care, John. Everybody. I appreciate your help, and we'll get you back on another one of these.
Sounds great. Take care, you guys. Good luck.
All right. Thank you. Awesome. Well, everyone, apologize for a little bit of the technical challenges. That's kind of predictable with technology. Unfortunately, I predict, as you saw on stage, my Wi-Fi went out a little bit when I was actually trying to present this, but we actually have one of these calls every week, same time, same bat channel. And so you just know that we're going to come back. We're going to give you the recording to this as well. I see a lot of people asking, but stay tuned. I want to just go through a couple more things with you before we sign off. The first thing is, there's several different ways that you can use this app. And I want to just give you some ideas on follow up and follow through. The first thing is on the app itself, if you just want to send a sample to someone without going through the process, you can just send a sample. Okay. So you can see that you don't have to necessarily offer. They recommend that you send an offer. Someone accepts the offer. It goes through the process, and then you'll send one of the experiences out. You can also circumvent that by just sending the sample out. Okay, so I do want to let people know that. But what I want to talk about is follow up. One of the things is these are the products that Secret was really built on from a wow standpoint, right? You get some of the best wow products in here. And when you follow up with someone, personally, what I'm going to tell my prospect is don't open it yet. Okay. Don't open it yet. What I want them to do is I want to open it while I'm on Zoom with them, and I want to take them through a wow party. I've actually been testing this internationally where I'm sending out a package to someone of products, and then I'm getting on a Zoom and doing a wow party where they physically have the products. So I got to buy products. I don't have these nice things. I'm, kind of sending them a full serving. I have to go to the post office, mail it, pay for the shipping, go through the process. Now this is done kind of all virtually and automated for me, right? But I've been beta testing it where I'm doing that wow party. It's almost 100% sign up. It's absolutely crazy. If you pique their interest and it's someone that you're feeling like you want to send a sample to the experience package, it's amazing because you're basically like they're in your living room. I mean, you could even put it on, you could put the peel and gel on your wrist. When I first got started, Jesse McPherson, he got on an overhead projector that he had in his house, and we got on a Zoom like this, and he's putting the product on himself and demoing it right there. I couldn't touch it, feel it, smell it, and I was in. Okay. Just imagine when you do that over a Zoom and you're walking someone through that where they actually physically have the product in front of them. And so these things are incredible. I really think this is going to be heating things up big time. And basically what our idea and our concept is it's 10 in play right away. What that simply means is every single person that you enroll as an agent, they're going to decide what pack they want, whether it's a wow package or a have it all package or a nutritional package, whatever your team is using as a concept on your agent acquisition program, right? So however you sign people up, every team kind of probably has a different flow. Maybe you're nutrition oriented or skin or travel oriented. And so whatever pack they choose to decide to join the company with. And when you get that person started, one of the things you can do right away, it's 10 in play right away, is immediately sit there, have them get at least 10 credits and send out 10 in play right away. So you're getting 10 prospects in play right away. So just imagine most people waited for their package, waited 6, 7, 8 days, depending on where they live, to get their package. And then sometimes people don't open it the first day and they wait a couple more days. On average in network marketing, you really have 5 to 10 days where someone gets and opens up their package and starts the experience process. Here, you're not waiting for that process. It's basically biohacking the gestation period of a new agent, right? We're saying, no, we're not waiting for the pack. We're not waiting to do a physical wild party. We're not waiting to learn, right? We call it paralysis through analysis. We're not waiting to do that and learn and analyze everything. We're getting someone started, getting them in the system, choosing what package they want, and then we're getting them to at least get 10 credits to get 10 in play right away. And before you leave that getting started game plan that you do with your new person, you've got 10 prospects in play for them. And the whole thing is getting a new agent excited about the response from their prospect. Sometimes it can take weeks to get a response to go through the process. In this situation, you're trying to get a response right away, where as soon as the experience lands, you're getting on a Zoom and you're getting that new person started faster and more effectively, probably than any other company out there, because our products were built to be demonstrable. In other words, when Isaac and the founders here at Secret, when they designed these products, they would design on a passerby on a kiosk, and they need to catch someone's attention. And so this is a dream for an experience system like this, because I actually know people in other companies that use this same exact app, and they have decent products, but they don't have the kind of products we have that will immediately demonstrate. I can't even fathom what's about to happen here, Secret Agents, because of the fact that these products were like literally, this is our virtual kiosk system, right? The company was built for 10 years from a kiosk, then it was direct sales, right, for the following 10 years. And now we're taking, direct sales and social media and social selling and putting it into this unbelievable like digital ecosystem where we're rapid fire out. And the old ways still work. We're getting a physical product in the hands of a prospect, and we're getting on the phone and follow up with them. It's that fast. Okay. And so for some of you, I know you want rapid fire. You just want to send a sample, get on the phone a couple of days later and walk them through it. 100%. You could do that as well. And so appreciate each and every one of you guys. And as always, every single Zoom or any training I'm ever a part of or I'm ever on, I'm always going to promote the next event. Okay. I didn't intentionally wear my cami shirt here today, but I am going to talk about boot camp. We know our rhythm is about tools and events. So we get tools into the marketplace. For example, this is a tool to have people experience our products, experience our opportunity. And then we go to events to get trained, we get inspired, we get motivated, and we learn how to build this business. And we get to meet some of the leaders from around the world. So it's really tools and events, tools and events, tools and events. And our next event is boot camp. So prior to convention, I was all about elevate. And now I'm all about boot camp. Cannot wait to be at boot camp. I know my wife, Tammy's fired up. She's actually going to be one of the trainers at boot camp. She's already picking out her camouflage outfit for boot camp, but I am all about a system and a platform. This rhythm that we have, just imagine 10 in play, 2 a day. So you're getting 10 in play for that new person, and you're focused on 2 exposures a day. whether that's the product or the opportunity, I'm definitely going to recommend staying in that system of 2 a day with experiences. Getting in that rhythm where your whole team is doing very positive activity, then you're driving them into that next event, boot camp. At boot camp, what? We re-solidify the system. We may launch a new video. We may launch a new product. We may do something else. Whatever we do from the different events, every event is different. Then we send that motivated group that just came out of Elevate, that will come out of boot camp, out into the field to do what? Get tools into the marketplace, And then we promote the next event, whether it's Journey or the View from the Edge. And so our next event right now in our system is boot camp. And I cannot wait to go there to Orlando, Florida. All the details are on the back office on your website. They're also in the app. You can click on it. It'll take you to the registration. And that's our system, tools and events. And so I look forward to just being on future calls. We're going to have this app call. I'll probably be a different trainer next week, same time. Company will send out details. And I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in here this midday session. And we will go ahead and post this recording up somewhere in the back office. I don't know where yet, but I know that the sales department is, that was a hint and a wink and a nod. I know they're watching this right now, and they'll figure out messaging to you. And we'll put this recording up somewhere for you to be able to go back to and use and send out to your group. So appreciate each and every one of you guys. Don't forget, we have the all agent call tomorrow, same time, same channel that it's always on. That is a special one tomorrow. And you don't want to miss that. We've got some incredible selected speakers that are going to be on there. And I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Take care, everybody.